This week's project, transforming this 1999 S10 into a slightly less beat up 1999 S10. Got a new front bumper, we're going to fix that. We're going to put I bought a Blazer front sway bar, we're going to put that on. I've got new bushings. And then we're going to pop this trim off, and then we're going to change out the bed. And then hopefully we should put a bumper on, trailer hitch. I've got a whole bunch of parts for this thing, so y'all stay tuned. So to remove the headlights, normally you have 2 tabs. I only have 1 tab on this truck for whatever reason. But you pop that tab out, remove your 3 bulbs, and your headlights are out. For your parking lot lenses, you're going to push these 2 tabs in. This kind of just pops, and then your bulb twists out just like the headlights do. Once we get the bumper all the way off, we're going to get that bird's nest out of there. It's probably just crap that's got in there over the years. We have absolutely destroyed the grill too in removing it. So I think it'll be time for a new one. And up top you've got a bolt here, and a bolt here, a bolt here, and a bolt here. That's your like frame mounts for the bumper. And then all you have to do is take loose the side mount brackets. All you really got to do is there's 2 bolts up against the frame, and I think there's 1 up in here. You get those loose, the bracket comes off, and then you can take your bumper off. And this is what a 99 S10 looks like with no front bumper on it. Next we're going to pull the front sway bar off, and I guess start pulling the front shocks. I got to do a little work to the coil springs. I probably need to make sure I have a spring compressor here before I take him off. But yeah, this truck's gonna be perfect when we're done with it. I forgot to video it, but I got the front sway bar popped off. And last but not least, I removed the front shocks. So this truck doesn't sit level at all in any direction. I'm wondering if the springs are not in the pocket like they're supposed to be. I figure it's cheaper to compress the spring, get it where it needs to be, and then if it still doesn't sit level, put springs in it, because I haven't spent any money yet. But yeah, it's tore down. First thing in the morning, I'm going to compress them springs, get them oriented correctly, and we'll just kind of go from there. Put the front end back together, then start on the back end. So the whole rotating the coil spring thing really went terrible. I don't have the right spring compressor to do that. So moving on to the sway bar. Factory sway bar, Blazer sway bar. It's considerably heavier and got polyurethane bushings to go on it. This should be a whole lot easier to accomplish. So these little half moon splits slip over the sway bar. Same thing on this side, it splits open, slips over. Now all we gotta do is set it up in the truck. Alright, got all the bed bolts off, filling neck's unhooked, all the grounds are unhooked. I don't know why I'm messing with it at this time of night, but it's nice outside, so we're gonna take this bed off, hopefully. So, gonna start, got these heavy leaf springs, and they're in better shape than my factory ones. Gonna put leaf spring bushings in this thing, and I'll show you all the quick and easy way I do it. You drive a chisel into here, and it opens up that eyelet, and the bushing normally just falls out. It don't take half as much work. I'd have to get on the trailer tongue or somewhere a little bit more soft. Alright, now we've got it somewhere solid. See, I drove this chisel in here. Yeah, that chisel back in. It's easy as that. Once you get a wide enough chisel in there to get that eyelet open, it falls right out. And it springs right back where it needs to be. Alright, I got everything cleaned up, ready to install the new bushings, but looks like Pops is here to help. Alright, we got the one side finished, now we're going to put the other side, another bushing in. It didn't come with that special sticky grease like it used to. So it's just getting regular old grease. These are bushings from Energy Suspension. Oh yeah. There it is. One loose spring done. favorite thing about these trucks. Tailgate rattle. We're gonna do away with that. Got fresh rubber bumpers from LMC truck. These things didn't cost hardly anything. I bought them before the truck was wrecked and decided we won't go replace them until after we got a bed on it. There's the first piece that goes around the tailgate latch. So it just slips over here, you open your tailgate latch, and it just kind of rolls around. Until it fits like it's supposed to. The other rubber bumper goes in these two holes right here. All I did was take a Phillips screwdriver and push that in, and hopefully it will stay. Let's see if that made a difference. No more rattle. That's perfect because that was driving me nuts. I'll pop out these tail lights and switch out the tail light harness because the Junkyard cut these, and we'll have lights when we have much closer to driving it. We're going to save these connectors because possibly at some point we could need one. And it'll take up a whole lot of room. Also, probably a couple of these bulbs are halfway decent, so we're going to save them too. Unhook that connector right there. I'd have been able to use this. Now we'll move on to the license plate lights and kind of get all that dialed in and bolted down, and we'll move on to hooking up the filler neck and probably popping off the trim on the side of the K. Now we're going to start with this small piece of trim. This is how the trim removal went. It took about, I guess, an hour to get that cleaned off, so that should be fun. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of it off this week, and then I've got a front bumper for it and a grill ordered. I'm going to get those installed, and then I should be back to being able to drive this truck again. Kind of go from there. Yeah, this whole thing turned out pretty good. We're going to detail it up, shine it up, put it back on the road. The heavier springs made it sit higher. The new differential got rid of the vibration from 45 to 70. The fuel gauge works again. So I'm really pleased with how all this turned out. But yeah, so that's about a week's worth of S10 content. I've been working on this thing since Monday and getting everything wrapped up. So I'm tickled to death. It's just going to take a little time. I readjust them back brakes and get the bumper like I want it. Get the grill on it and get that trim off. I'm excited about that. Yeah, wash it, polish it up, get it looking nice, get it looking presentable. Then maybe we'll lower it or do something crazy like that. Wanted to get it usable first and kind of go from there. But anyways, we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.